Hello and welcome back to the alloy job situation. We have all these painted, as you may know in the last video. If you haven't watched it, I recommend going watching it so you can catch up on what the situation is on the alloys. They have been painted now for about over a week. We didn't get them painted, we didn't get the clear coat on them last week as I would have hoped to do, as we were flat out busy fencing. So we didn't get the clear coat on it, so hopefully the brother is in college, so he'll be home in the next couple of days, 2 days I think it is. So hopefully we won't be as busy with the fencing this week, because we got most of the heavy lifting with the fencing finished. So there's still a bit more fencing to do, but there isn't as much as there was, because we really went at it last week when we were doing it. But putting the clear coat on these shouldn't take too long. Just to spray the first coat of the clear coat over these first, and then probably leave them a while, maybe even a day, and then spray them again, or maybe just a couple of hours. We'll see what the brother says. He knows more about this sort of stuff than I do, which is why he's the one that's doing most of it. But this is the clear coat that we're going using. It's the spray clear coat, because we did use a spray paint. It's a wheel silver spray paint that we used on these, and I think we used 3 of those cans. They're actually in the bin there, but we used 3 spray cans of the paint to spray those 4 wheels, and we have 3 of the clear coat as well to spray over that. So we'll give it a couple of coats of this clear coat, and hopefully they'll come out very nice. It'll give it more of it'll give the paint a protection, and it'll just bring the alloys, bring them out with a more shine and glossy effect to it. Anyways, I'll hand it over to the brother now, and he can get started. I'll get a few clips of him spray painting the clear coat on it, hopefully, and we'll see how they turn out. that's the alloys finally done. So they're fully painted now, and they have their clear coat on it as well. I thought the clear coat actually would have brought out a bit more glossiness and shine in the alloys, but they didn't. And as you may have seen, we have them out of the workshop now, and we have them in a little sort of container in our yard, just so that they're out of the way. They won't get dirty and they won't get damaged when we're working on other stuff as well. So now I have to leave them 2 weeks before I can put any tyres or anything on them. But the wheels that are on my car, when I was servicing it and draining the oil out of it, we had it up on the lift, and I had a look at the tyres that were on it, and they were actually pretty good. I think I may have mentioned this already, but I think it was the back tyres had more tread than the front tyres. And obviously the front tyres are on more stress because that's where it's being powered from. The drive shafts are there when you turn the wheel and stuff, so there'd be more wear and tear on the front because it is a front wheel drive car. So there'd be more wear and tear and pressure on the front tyres than there would be on the back. But I am very, very, very happy with how they came out. I don't know if the camera is really picking up and doing it justice, but I'll try and get a few angles for you to see. But I am extremely happy with how they turned out. And obviously, yes, there's scratches and dents and stuff in it. Can't really take them out, but the overall sort of visual appearance of them do look pretty good. The worst alloy is that one there because it has a load of chips there on just the edge and stuff and deeper scratches. These three here aren't awfully bad. There's some minor chips in one or two of them. The rest of them is just sort of little scratches which you'd hardly notice unless you really were having a closer look at them. But yeah, I am very happy with how they came out. I do need to get centre caps for them. We measured the centre here. Apparently they are 65 millimeters, so when I'm ordering the centre caps online, that's what I have to look for, 65 millimeter Volkswagen centre caps, and they are fairly cheap. There are a few expensive ones out there, but they're probably more genuine ones, probably like from Volkswagen themselves, so they're obviously going to charge you more. But there's websites that's based in Ireland, and they're selling centre caps for all sorts of wheels and alloys and modelled of cars for relatively cheap cost. Some of them do free delivery and others do the standard €6 delivery fee or something like that. But as you can see, this is the worst alloy out of the lot. But you know, once the tyre goes onto them, you won't really notice much of a difference, I don't think. But yeah, you can see that this is definitely the worst one. So I was thinking putting the worst one on a place where less people look, so like on the back, and I was thinking maybe on the back passenger side. Obviously I won't have it on any of the driver's side because where I park the car, it's facing the road. The driver's side of the car is facing the road, so I have to make the driver's side of the car look sort of respectful as possible. But they did come out very clean. We did put a lot of work in them. After all, we did get them very cheap as well. I don't know if I mentioned it, I probably did, but we did buy the whole 8 of them for €80. So that's €20 each right there of just alloys that weren't in the best condition at first, but we sanded them down. We gave them plenty of coats of silver wheel paint out of a spray can, and out of a spray can again as well. We gave them a couple of coats of clear coat, and that's how they look now. So I have to leave them 2 weeks before I put tyres on them, and then I have to get centre caps and all this. So there's still a bit of work done. There's still a bit of work left to do on them. But for the content's sake and for YouTube's sake and for videoing's sake, this will be the last time you'll probably see them. The next time you'll probably see them, I might do a little sort of montage of them on the car, or I don't know what I'll do, but probably this will be more or less the last time you'll see them on the channel, unless the car makes a feature in the video. If I have to go to town and get a bag of dairy nuts or a bag of calf crunch or something like that, you might see the car then in a video with hopefully the new alloys on it. And you may have also noticed we have a big sort of sheet or rag underneath, because you can obviously see the floor is not the cleanest. It's also quite damp, wet, and the grooves in it is quite rough. So we don't really want to scratch them if we can possibly prevent it, which we can by throwing a nice thick sort of sheet or rag under them. And the owl man said, quite stupidly, I don't know where he got this from, that why didn't we put them face down? So why didn't we put this side facing and leaning on the ground? Which I can see kind of where he's coming from. If you put the face side facing down on the ground, it'll obviously keep the front of it cleaner than what it probably would be. But again, we can go around with a clean rag, damp, maybe with some soap on it or something, and give them a quick clean before we do put them on the car itself. But when the tires go on it, I don't know, will the people putting the tires on it, will they scratch it or do any damage to it? They might, it's a possibility, but hopefully they don't. They are professionals, so hopefully they'll do it in less damage possible. But that is going to be the end of today's video. I'm very happy with how they came out. You can leave down in the comment section what you think of them. And before I do the outro, I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you who have watched my videos, subscribed. I just want to say a huge big thank you to every single one of you for the support you've given me so far, the support that you continue to give me, and hopefully the support that you'll give me in the future as well. So I just wanted to say thank you to you for that, because if it wasn't for you, obviously I wouldn't be here in the situation that I am now, continually growing my YouTube channel and all this, because ever since I started doing these sort of vloggy type videos, I've just got a big boost in views and subscribers than what I was doing in the past. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please do give me a like. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe and turn on the bell to be notified of every future upload. And I'll see you in my next video very soon. Take care.